guys, today I just wanted to make a quick video on sort of going to game design graduation portfolio classes. So recently, last week, I got to attend the Infocus Film School's first game design program portfolio show, and it was a lot of fun. And I just wanted to make a quick video on detailing some of the stuff to keep in mind if you're going to one and how to make the most of it. So a game design portfolio showcase is an event at the end of a game design program in which students showcase the game projects that they've been building over the course of their program. So in order for you to find a job in the industry, you need a resume and a portfolio. So most game design schools will have students build games in which they can showcase it on their portfolios. In these events, you can bring friends and family, and depending on the school, they'll also be inviting a lot of industry professionals to drop in and check out their work, for prospective hiring. At these events, I love chatting with all the different students as well as all the other people who drop by. It's awesome to sort of hear everyone's stories, from parents talking about how passionate their kids were when they were working on the program to the students themselves who, suffered in order to get their game out the door, which they will have because game dev is hard. I think it's just a really cool environment to be in. I think for any newcomer to the games industry, maybe you're a high school student or someone that's interested in seeing how the sausage gets made, so to speak, it's still a good thing to just drop by and see what, the local game design schools are teaching. These are going to be the next generation of designers that make it into our industry and start working on other projects, right? So always good to check that out. It's also a good way to evaluate the school's curriculum. If you're interested in sort of pursuing like that game design school, you can ask students who went through the program about their experience, what they learned, what they liked, what they would have done differently. And I think if you're, interested in game design as a career or just game dev in general, it's still a good idea to at least drop by to one of these if they're available, just so you kind of have a better perspective of what the industry and schools look like in sort of that area, which in my case is Vancouver. If you're a student from another school, Vancouver has maybe like 5 or 6 game design diplomas and degrees everywhere. I think it's still a good idea to check out other school shows because it is going to be your local competition. You can chat with some of the other students who have different experiences and different instructors. I know some schools tend to prioritize group projects due to the experience that they get when you work as a team with other people. Whereas some other schools tend to prefer a more independent, solo project sort of thing, which helps individuals stand out as well as, really be able to hone in on the specific skills that they might not be able to depending on the project that they agree on as in a group. If your program manages to bring in some industry professionals, be sure to take advantage of their presence. I think a lot of the ones that go to these shows, like me, are very excited to, play what students have been working on and see the next generation of game designers. But also we want to be there to, see who we'll be working with in the future or who might we want to work with in the future. I think it's a good opportunity to, now that you're graduated, put your name out there for the first time and, really put out your personal brand, which is a topic I want to dive into the future. But putting out yourself in a way that other people will look at and be like, oh, I want to work with this person. I think that's really cool. And there's definitely some of those. So that's exciting. And without playing favorites, I do wish everyone in the grad class at Infocus to good luck in their journey ahead. Just wanted to say thank you, Infocus, for the invitation, as well as all the students for letting me play your games and also use your games as footage for this video. Good luck to you guys, and I'm hoping to see Infocus's game design program do some great things, as well as please invite me to your next portfolio shows if you're in the Vancouver area. Okay, bye.